Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. So, yesterday I did a predictions video for 3 of the games that I could watch today. Last night, and tonight's last night of the regular season. So I'm gonna do reactions from the games I predicted last night. So there were 3 games that I could watch, 2 nationally televised, and 1 that was locally televised. So tonight right now I'm gonna give you the reaction for all 3, but I'm gonna break down the scoring and stuff and what players scored and stats and that for only 1 game. And the game I picked was Celtics and Wizards. It was at 7 o'clock tonight on TNT because that is the one I watched the most. Out of the 3, so let's get to it. Celtics won 116-110, so my prediction was correct. So let me give you some stats. Semi Ojeleye had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's really coming together nicely. At this time last year, he really stepped up. These guys will be nice in the playoffs for the Celtics. Gershon Yabusele had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. So, nice little stat line for him. Robert Williams had 2 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. He didn't really impact on the floor, but he was impacting the boards really well. His highlight was 11 rebounds. Next we got Jaylen Brown with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He wasn't the Celtics' high scorer or anything, but he was one of them, and I think he played very well last night. Terry Rozier stepping in for Kyrie Irving to start at point guard. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. So nice all-around game for him. Brad Wanamaker, he doesn't play much, but last night he did. The Celtics were down to 10 guys this night, 5 starters, 5 on the bench. And they went with a 9-man rotation last night. 1 player didn't play. I'll get to that at the end. Brad Wanamaker had 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. So good all-around game for him. Daniel Tice had 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. So he didn't really do much. He kind of had a bad game, but he's still developing. He's a foreign guy, so he's still developing. And then, continuing on, we got PJ Dozier had 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. So that's a nice all-around game for him. He impacted the game in all of its assets. And then RJ Hunter, who they called up from the Maine Red Claws. A lot of these guys they called up from the NBA G League affiliate Maine Red Claws for last night's game because they were short on players. Hunter had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, so nice all-around game for him. And the player I mentioned before that did not play was Jonathan Gibson. They signed him yesterday before the game to add some more depth, but he did not play, so the Celtics had a 9-man rotation. So now onto the Wizards, stats. Rookie Troy Brown Jr. had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So he didn't play as well as I thought he would, but anyway, that's it. Bobby Portis, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Really impacted the game everywhere, even on defense. He was really good. Thomas Bryant, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And like I mentioned yesterday, Thomas Bryant is from Bishop Kearney school in Irondequoit, Rochester. So he is from the Rochester, Irondequoit area. He had Thomas Bryant had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I think he played very well. I think he's up and coming, not a star or anything, but nice rotational piece. Bradley Beal, he didn't play much because it was the last night of the NBA season. They're not getting in the playoffs. But anyways, he had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. That was pretty good. Bradley Beal, this season and last season, he has really improved. He stepped in when John Wall is out. And next, we got Thomas Satoransky stepping in for John Wall. He stepped in for John Wall last year and at the end of last year and most of this year and half of this year because John Wall went down and he's played well in his opportunities. He had 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists last night. So nice, really good all-around game. Next, we got Devin Robinson. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't really know much about him. And then we got Ian Mahinmi, 11 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 assist. He was really effective on the glass with those 12 rebounds. Next, we got the Chasen Randall for the Wizards. I think they called him up from their NBA G League affiliate. Anyway, he had 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He didn't impress, but I don't really know much about him. Next, Sam Dekker, formerly of my favorite team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was acquired by the Wizards in a trade with the Cavaliers. He got 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Nice rebounding. And then Jeff Green, again, really nice rotational player last year in their finals run for the Cavaliers, and in free agency, Jeff Green signed with the Wizards. So he had 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. So those are the stat lines. The Wizards went with a 10-man rotation. Everyone that was available for the Wizards did play. Again, the Celtics won 116-110 over the Wizards, just like I predicted. Next, I'm not going to give you the stats for these next 2 games because I didn't really watch them as much as the Celtics and Wizards games, so I didn't really know much about those games. But the Knicks beat the Bulls 96-86, just like I predicted. 2 terrible teams. They're likely picking in the lottery. So, yeah. Next, we got the Thunder beat the Rockets 112-111. I did not predict this correctly. I predicted the Rockets to win because they had all 5 of their starters. They had no injuries. The Thunder didn't really have any injuries either, except for Andre Roberson. But it was a tight game. Thunder win 112-111. They just squeezed by, and both of those teams will be hot going into the playoffs. Likely maybe a second round matchup. I don't know if it's in the first round, but likely a second round matchup in the playoffs. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. NFL draft is coming up. We're going into NBA playoffs Saturday. NHL playoffs start tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. So that's going on. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.